So now the mouthpieces of God want to say something about parents and how they're supposed to raise their kids. Gravity, any day above ground, live it. So you already know what to do. Share, like, and subscribe. That's right, share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. Again, folks, we're in the thralls of the 2024 election cycle, and everybody's jockeying for position. Everybody wants to be either the candidate that everybody's looking at, or they want to be someone online that people should pay attention to. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I came across this woman last night. Well, you guys are going to hear this on Saturday, so this was Thursday. And this woman put out a tweet, and we know how these weirdos are. We'll just call her a weirdo. They write something and then wonder why people get upset at what they write and then try to play victim. So this is Reverend Dr. Jackie Lewis. Now, she says that she is an author, a host of a podcast, and a senior minister at Middle Church. Let's look up what Middle Church is. It's a middle collegiate church welcoming artistic, inclusive, bold, revolutionary love conference organizer troublemakers for a better world. We're going to look that up in a little while because I want to show you what she is a minister of. And then she put her pronouns, she, her, doctor. Okay. Seems normal so far, right? But let's get to the tweet that had a lot of people on Twitter pissed off at her. So I saw this reply. Now, again, I said something to her, but I see this. She just wrote this. Again, you're hearing this. I'm recording this Friday, so you're hearing it Saturday, even though I came through it with Thursday, whatever. She said, it's a sad state of affairs when saying children have rights get you hate mail. Okay. You're probably wondering, what did she say? Well, let's move down to this. It says the number of people who replied to this saying, but parents do own their children is harrowing. No, parents have a responsibility to their children to provide for them, care for them, nurture them, but children are not property. That worldview seeds abuse. Again, you're probably still confused what she said, but you probably jumped ahead of me and read the tweet that she quoted. So we'll read it for the family just in case you're not watching it. She said, parents do not own their children. Kids are people, not things. They have a right to privacy about their sexuality and gender identity, to choose when and to whom they share those intimate details about their life. Okay, let's focus on this tweet. Now, again, she got cooked. She got 1,150 quoted tweets. People reposted it, 183 bookmarks, 2.2 million views. I went through a lot of them. She was getting cooked. Ma'am, let me explain something to you, especially people who like to push the slave manual on folks. We don't care what you think, because according to what you put on Twitter, it seems like you have no children, so you don't understand what's going on out here in the streets. These are very volatile times for our children. We have to make sure that all these agendas that keep popping up, they know how to decipher them. That's the job of a parent. Let me explain something to you. You know when my child is going to have their right to privacy about their sexuality and gender identity? When they leave my house, when they're 18. Because by law, they're an adult. I still should have some semblance of an opinion on things that they do with their life. But again, when they're 18, they can do whatever the hell they want. Ma'am, let me explain something to you. When you go to a job, you're right. Your boss does not own you, but your boss is also responsible for you, and your boss needs to know what you're doing at his place of business that he's paying you or managing for the people that are paying you. You over here saying they have a right to privacy about their sexuality and gender identity, not in my goddamn house. See, the shit that you're trying to push, this is like how we used to grow up watching TV when our kids would try to sneak the opposite sex into their rooms. Yeah, this is what you're saying that we should allow. all this gender transitioning and people feeling how they feel. Again, if you want to do that, that's cool. But when it comes to me and mine, I'm going to govern my house the way I want to govern my house. And my wife is going to help me set down them rules. So you putting this out for fodder? I get it. You're trying to get a check from the Democrats. You want Kamami and them to come see you. You probably saw Kerry Washington's and Kamami walking to go meet each other, so we already know they're about to say some BS. But I get it. But like I said, I'll leave the link in the description box. Y'all can go look at this. Boy, she was getting cooked. But I'm gonna do something that you guys know me for. We're gonna go do some research. We're gonna go, even though we're in real time, we're gonna switch over to the other real time. I'm gonna show you some things because I could just tell this woman, she picks up a Bible but doesn't understand what the Bible says. But all right, let's play the game. Tabernacle. All right, here we go. We're in openbible.info. Now this website, all you gotta do is put in a subject and they will find Bible verses for it. So I said, let me go look up what they say about parents and children, because I think this woman forgot about the one that says honor thy father and thy mother. But, you know, there's so much BS going on in the world and so many agendas to push that they just forget what they were trained to do. But we're going to help here at Beyond Borders Media. That's what we do. So let's read the first one. Proverbs 22:6. Now, again, this is the ESV version, but okay. Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. I guess you agree with those people that try to confuse their kids, right? Okay. Ephesians 6:4. Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and instruction of the Lord. Colossians 3:21. Fathers, do not provoke your children lest they become discouraged. Well, I mean, don't screw with your kids like that, but okay. Exodus 20:12. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you, which is the one I just said before I started reading this. Proverbs 13:24. Whoever spares the rod hates his son, but he who loves him is diligent to discipline him. Folly is bound up in the heart of a child, but the rod of discipline drives it far from him. Proverbs 22:15. This is in your book that you like to yell about every Sunday. Proverbs 29:15. The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself brings shame to his mother. Proverbs 1:8 through 9. Hear, my son, your father's instruction, and forsake not your mother's teaching, for they are a graceful garland for your head and pendants for your neck. I see why you guys are trying to push this crap, because you misinterpreted what the Lord said. Well, again, you're going to have to go see the Most High when you transition. And I would love to be the cloud that passes by and hear you try to explain this. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. You're probably going to have a problem with that one. Proverbs 29:17. Discipline your son and he will give you rest. He will give you delight to your heart. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. We're not going to read them all. But I did want to go back and show you this church that she goes to. She pastors over. I think you'd be nicely. Let's just go to it. I had a little bit of a brain collapse. We'll just say I think you'll be nicely surprised. All right, we're on her church's Twitter page. Middle Church. Says Middle Collegiate Church, welcoming, artistic, inclusive, bold, revolutionary love conference, organizer and troublemakers for a better world. Now, it looks like it's down there in the East Village. Okay, I saw the LGBT flag. Well, one of them. Let's continue. Let's move down. Let's keep going. This country can't have repentance without reparations. Ooh, you're talking about reparations. Okay. We're not going to put children on there because I want everybody to see this. If you create a loving house where children know they will be celebrated and affirmed for who they are, they will tell you. When children are afraid to disclose, the state can seriously endanger them by informing parents without their consent. The child's safety comes first. Oh, I see what's going on. You wrote a tweet that said, you wrote that same tweet everybody got up in arms about, and look who found it. Look who found it. Old Vivek. Like cake. Oh. I'm curious. Let's see what they said. I'm curious. I'm doing this all in real time, folks. This is not planned out. This is why actual governance is more difficult and nuanced than repeating Fox News slogans, and we need serious people to do it. Somebody said you're wrong. Y'all not about to make me agree with this man. Fuck. I'm actually about to agree with this man. I can't believe this. I still hate his stinking guts, but I actually agree with him on this. Fuck. You are making an assumption that parents who dogmatically adhere to social sex stereotypes are loving and determine that girls play with girls, girls play with dolls, and boys play with trucks. And so therefore, if my child, okay, you just writing it right. Just raise your children well. You trust the state more than parents. I trust parents more than the state. It goes like she got cooked again. She got cooked again. All right. Damn it. Now I really don't like you. You made me agree with the anti-black Vivek Ramaswamy. Who, by the way, is not a political outsider, but, that's another subject for another day. When someone, so you retweeted that. I saw a lot of LGBT running around here. I think it was in the media. I was looking through some of their videos, family, and yeah, I started getting LGBT vibes from this. Liberative political education never looked so fun. You keep putting a rainbow. So you are an LGBT church. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. It makes sense now why she said what she said. All right, brothers, do your thing. Yeah, hit that. Yo, his shoes are clean. All right. It makes sense. Okay. Diva does dive in IT or divinity. Oh, divinity. I thought it was IT. Faith needs vulnerability. All right. But y'all get the idea, family. I think you got the idea. So apparently this is an LGBT church, and she came out and said what she said about children. Yeah. We not with this, family. We not with this. We're not about to let the church try to tell us who to govern in the house. Now, y'all may have fell for that years ago. This is a different era. And you got to watch out, because they're going to start paying off these so quote unquote pastors to start trying to brainwash people into that LGBT, let's pit parents and children against each other, divide the home kind of messaging. Gotta watch out for that, family. They like to target us with that. But this is just a quick dive into who this Jackie Lewis person is. Yeah. Continue to get cooked. I'm sure Satan, your actual daddy, is happy that you're doing this. But anyway, let me get up out of here. You already know what to do. Share, like, and subscribe. That's right. Share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. Take care. Stay safe. I'm out.